Geraniums have to be some of the easiest things to propagate. I've done a lot of mine just plain geraniums. This is a scented geranium. This has got, when you rub these leaves, it smells like ginger. Beautiful. Okay. So since this one has a nice good scent to it, all I do is I don't take the scrawnier leaves, but I take the top part of it, and I'm going to cut right there. Okay, am I seeing this? Yeah. And I'm going to cut off the lower leaves and the top ones, and maybe leave just that on there. Then I like to cut it at an angle. I don't know, you probably don't have to, but anyway. So I got this cut, this tiny little baby thing, and now I am going to put some rooting compound on it and put it in some dirt. I am in the propagation station now. Okay, I'm going to show you my way of doing good, and we're going to put them up there while I work on here. Okay, a couple of tips here. When you do your propagating, actually get a potting soil. Okay, get a potting soil. Don't get the compost. I mean, you can get the compost, but you're dealing with little weeds that come up and we got to give this a fighting chance. Another thing is that I didn't do before, but I'm finding that I think it works better, is I am going to just wet down the potting, the soil, before I stick the plant in. Okay, I think that helps too. Now, there's no science behind this for me, but except for what I see. Okay, happens. All right, so we cut our little baby, and I stick it until I'm ready for it. I stick it in some water, and here we are, all happy. Okay, then I take my rooting compound. Rooting powder you can get at your greenhouse. You probably get it anywhere that they have plants, and I watch it. You don't want to be breathing this stuff, but I just stick it in there, kind of do that, and then I just kind of shake it off. Did you see that? Did you? See, it makes my nose run. And then what I do is I go, bye, and I'll kind of stick a little hole in here, and I'll shove that in there. And another thing that I learned, or found out by myself, is take and pack that in tight. You know, I think without the air in there, it's going to do better. And then one of the big important things you got to do is label it. Because I have several that look the same, but they smell different. Anyway, so my little tip here is get some used mini blinds, snip that baby off, do a couple of things like that. Take your magic marker, and this was a scented geranium. Ginger, we'll call her Ginger. It is ginger, it smells like ginger. Okay, now, another thing I learned is, I'm not going to do it right now, but take some clear packing tape or whatever and wrap it around here, unless you've got some really good markers or paint markers or whatever. I'm just using what I have, and stick it in your little baby plant, and then daily I will come and I will just lightly water these, and so far I've only lost a couple, and I have about 50 of them going, and that's so pack it in. And this is in the greenhouse. It's going to give them a fighting chance, I think, you know, out of the elements, and it's warm. But remember to give them a little bit of water, tiny bit of water every day, or, you know, when it gets really dry, you want to give them a fighting chance. Okay, I think that's all for now. I'm going to turn this thing off, and I've been looking in the wrong spot. You know, I'll have to deal with it.